Last night injured his knee against Oklahoma State. He's hoping to have an MRI at some point today and get a further update from the doctors, but the crutches you see at the end of the bench, those are for him, unfortunately, and that's a costly loss for the Huskies.
Costly loss. The guy is an absolute gem. He can run, he can fly, he can score.
On Kieran Shastry, the senior, his first. As the floater in the key, too strong from Rodney Purvis, but UConn there on the offensive glass.
Size and strength.
And the rebound run down by Jalen Adams for UConn, and a nice move to the basket by Adams. Chaminade in the early going, up 4 on the Huskies. As Division II host of this event, but there is Vance Jackson. The average,
what happened to Anita? Why they
10 threes per game, as Jackson with his second three for UConn. That's what they tell us. Jackson to the basket, and he has 8. The one win that UConn has was against Loyola Maryland.
Wow.
Christian Vital from the top. 35 points in the win against UConn yesterday, as Jalen Adams with 34 for UConn against Oklahoma State. Well, there are many banning threes. That's a 3 by Christian Vital for UConn.
Chaminade, they played 10 intercollegiate sports.
JD went on to have a long NBA career as Jalen Adams converts in transition.
You know, watching Chaminade play is you learn quickly who can play.
And 1 for Jalen Adams.
Because when you're playing right now, though, Jalen Adams just doing it all.
Jalen Adams pushes for the Huskies.
Transition opportunity, Jalen Adams just so smooth, so strong.
Dropped in by Stephen Enoch.
Looking Freddie Brown.
Purvis, 3.
Penetration and dish. Chaminade is right there. What was the halftime score last night against North Carolina?
And it's knocked away. And a steal ahead of the pack is Stephen Enoch. And he slams it home. As Enoch stepping out. And he already has a career high of 8 points.
When was the last time they led at halftime in the Maui Gym?
Hooked away and stolen. Jalen Adams. And the lay-in by Christian Vital. He was on a 14-3 run to end the half. Adams falling away.
The guy who doesn't really want to shoot the ball underneath there. Spot up at the 3-point line. Adams
again. Mayor of Sacramento is Jalen Adams, hangs in the air at 17. Adams leans in off the window, and 19 now for Adams after a career high 34. And the freshman on the reverse, Vance Jackson with 11. Purvis on the attack. And the floater in the lane, and Rodney Purvis gives UConn the lead. Rodney Purvis got it. Long 2.
So with Purvis and Adams, the Rockies in the last couple of games here, we had Pryor yesterday, Purvis today.
Adams gets to the basket, and it's all about Jalen Adams for UConn. Kevin Olin. Adams again.
He's going away from the basket. Oh my goodness.
Grima open, slipping out for the wing jumper. As the lob, and Grima.
The brother Chaminade in the statue. I did that.
As again, it's Amita Grima for UConn. And lay-in by Facey, and UConn is back up 6. Semifinals still to come later tonight. Day 2 at the Maui Gym. Maui Invitational is ramped in straight on from Purvis.
And brother Chaminade will be on their side down the stretch.
Vance Jackson, count it, and 1. Rodney Purvis from the corner.
Man, so glad that he was able to survive that experience where it looked like they're going to have to call the ambulance to Maui. And it was so kind, dead Mike.
And a big 3 for Rodney Purvis. Again, from deep, Rodney Purvis.
Wow.
Adams got it to go.
Program.
And they got all they could handle from Chaminade as Purvis continues to sizzle from the outside. Even the Huskies were down a couple of players. They still have a lot of talent, a lot of size, and UConn was able to pretty much get any shot they wanted.